Palmetto man's behavior goes from bizarre to cannibalistic. Deputies say Charles Baker ripped off all his clothes, started screaming and cursing, and then took a big bite out of the guy who tried to calm him down. And his wild night didn't stop there either. Fox 13's Josh Cascio joining us live now from the Manatee County Sheriff's Office to sort it all out. And this is sounding horribly familiar right now, Josh.
Yeah, Cynthia, this definitely has a lot of people talking. Charles Baker is in jail tonight, accused in that very strange attack. We're told he was going crazy, leading many to wonder exactly what got into him. As soon as Charles Baker knocked on his ex-girlfriend's door where his 3 young kids live, trouble began. Officials say he barged in and started yelling and going berserk.
He all of a sudden took all of his clothes off. So he was naked, and then they start, lack of a better term, wrestling.
Wrestling with his kid's grandfather, who was trying to hold him back. Then officials say Baker did something reminiscent of the infamous Miami zombie attacks. He bit the man's arm, breaking the flesh. Fortunately, it wasn't bad enough to require medical attention. Deputies eventually arrived and tell us Baker didn't go lightly.
And we finally had to tase him. Well, not only once, twice, 3, 4. And that's pretty much unheard of.
At the hospital, marijuana and opiates, likely painkillers, were found in Baker's system. It's unclear if any of those dangerous bath salts played a role, though investigators say it is possible.
It left me speechless, basically.
Baker's family says his outburst is totally out of character, calling him a quiet guy and a good father. He lost his own dad in March when he committed suicide after allegedly murdering a man in Rubonia.
And sometimes, we have so much on us that sometimes, it overwhelms us, and I think that was just one of those moments.
I want Charles to get some help so that he can deal with what he's going through and the loss of his father, and to know that he's loved.
His stepmom says she apologized to the bite victim. She's praying for the family and her son.
And we're going to help him. We're going to stand by him because he doesn't need to be alone.
Now, Baker is charged with aggravated battery and resisting arrest. He does have a lengthy criminal background, including a number of drug arrests. Cynthia?
Hey, Josh, I heard you say that they can't rule out the bath salts, which were implicated in that Miami so-called zombie attack down there. But is there any way they can really know for certain? Is there any kind of drug test for that?
Well, Cynthia, they're going to have to interview him to find out if he had anything else in his system. They haven't interviewed him at this point because of his condition and how crazy he was acting. They're going to do that over the next couple of days. But until they ask him, they told us they just don't know.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right, thanks so much. Josh Cascio reporting live. Mark.